So when I started working, um, he introduced himself. I'm sorry, he introduced himself, and I was like, okay, Once again, I wasn't trying to get involved with nobody that I work with. So 3 days later, and meanwhile, he is making conversation here and there. So 3 days later, I'm walking to stock my sauces up and stuff like that, and he comes in where I'm at in the back and was like, "Oh, what's up?" And we get to talking, and he was saying how long he been there, and he was like, "Well, I don't see people come and go." So I was like, "Well, I got shit to do, so I'm not going nowhere no time soon." So he was like, "Yeah, that's what they all say." So we just chopped it up for a minute, and then I told him I was a writer, and he was like, "Oh, for real? Maybe you can write about me." I was like, "Mm." And so we got to talking about men, and I was like, the niggas I've been with ain't shit. So he was like, "Well, all niggas ain't like that." I was like, "Well, that's why I said all niggas I've been with ain't shit. Had they been the shit, I would still be with they is." Anyway, so he we went on our separate ways or whatever. So I had to do paperwork on the computer, and by that time he came over to sit down. But he had food in his hand, and he was gonna, stop for a little food break. So he comes over there and sit down next to me. I'm trying to avoid that ass for real. Like I was avoiding his ass, looking straight ahead at the computer, trying to make eye contact. So he was like, "Oh yeah, I usually date older women." And he asked me how old I was, and I was like 23. And he said, "I usually date older women because they're more compatible." So I'm like, "More compatible? They ain't got to be older to be compatible." He was like, "Oh, 31 and 23 is compatible," talking about me and his age. So I'm like, "Are you trying to hit around or some shit?" And then in actuality, he was hitting on me. So I was like, yeah, I had to cover that shit up. Anyway, so he was like, "Yeah, we compatible." And so as he said, he was walking away. Like he wanted to leave that in my mind for some reason. So later on in the day, he was like, "You got a phone?" I lied, and said, well, I didn't lie. I kind of just said, I ain't got my phone on me right now, whatever, and I didn't. And he was like, "Well, I'm gonna give me your number, or we can exchange numbers or whatever." And I forgot to give him my number before he left because I seen him walking out the door and shit. Next thing I know, we get on the phone and start talking. So basically, that's how we met at work. He was flirting. I kind of flirted back a little bit, and we've been together since then. Hopefully, y'all see another story time with him in it, and he can tell his side of the situation. But anyway, kings and queens, look at my other videos, subscribe, like, anything else. Ask any questions in the comment box. Thank you for watching. Bye.